Hello, hello, dear participants. Hello, I would even say dear friends. I'm very glad that I'm not alone today. I'm glad that it's our fourth lecture. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hi, guys. I see that the translation has already started. Well, I'm glad to see you all here today. I'm glad to greet you. And I'm glad to inform that we are going to talk about customer experience and consumer behavior today, okay? Customer experience, consumer behavior. It would be great if you told me what comes to your mind when you hear these terms, these notions. So, are these topics familiar to you? What maybe already you know about it? Any ideas? You know that I'm always happy to see your answers, to read your opinion about something. So if you have what to tell us, it will be wonderful. And while you are thinking, let's talk about the structure of our lesson. So let me tell you it. At first, we'll have the warming up, then we'll work with new words. In the section Get to Know, we'll discuss customer experience and consumer behavior. It's the topic of our today's lecture. Also, we are going to discuss customer journey and touch points. And today, we'll also talk about consumer psychology. I like psychology a lot. I think that it's a very interesting sphere and it's getting more and more developing lately, yeah. We'll talk how psychology is connected with marketing, with customer experience, with consumer behavior, but I hope that nobody will deny that actually we need psychology in all spheres of our life, yes? So, for example, I needed teaching students because every person needs an individual approach. A doctor needs to understand their patient and well, maybe also sometimes needs to calm a person down or to make a person take pills, yes, and so on. So, and of course, it's important in marketing too. And consumer psychology is connected very closely with the topic customer experience and consumer behavior, yes, because to understand the behavior of such people, we sometimes need to know the motives of their actions, of their deeds, and even if their behavior can seem rude or strange to us, also there are some roots of it, корені, yeah? So we'll talk about it. And as for grammar, it's going to be present continuous passive, and then we'll play games. Olga says the client is always right. Yeah, there is such a popular saying. By the way, guys, let's pay attention to this phrase. It's really very interesting, and let's discuss how true this phrase is. What do you think about it? Because we understand that and like maybe it's not always like this, yes, and Olga wrote like smile near this phrase. So So of course, it seems to me have talked with you, yes, that any feedback, for example, is important. Yes, any feedback is meaningful, and even negative feedbacks help us to develop, to realize what mistakes we have made, how we can improve our product or service. Yes, but at the same time, there are people who are impossible to please, yes? So maybe in these situations, a client is not always right. So also, I would be happy to look at your answers. Please write, what do you think about this phrase? If it's old-fashioned a little bit, or maybe it's actual till now. Alexander says, he gives the answer to all these words, but not at the insurance company. Okay, interesting. Well, and dear guys, we start with the phrase, with the quote, your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. Let's try to translate it, yes? Тобто ваші найбільш незадоволені клієнти – ваше найкраще джерело навчання. These words belong to Bill Gates. What do you think about these words? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please write pluses or minuses, or and of course you know that I always ask you, I beg you to write some additional information. So if you agree, then why? Especially if you disagree, then why? Yeah. And if you already work in marketing, if you have had experience in this sphere, or maybe anyway you have just started work in this sphere, also please write about your cases from your life. Have you had unhappy customers? Have you ever dealt with them? Чи колись ви з ними взаємодіяли? And what conclusions have you made? Які висновки ви зробили? How did it help you to learn? Especially I'd like to hear from you about some practical things, you know, that for example, you had an unhappy customer, this customer was unhappy about this and that, so you understood that you made a mistake before, and then you developed your product, or you added some details or some new features or something else, or you changed some policy of the company, and so on, and then clients became happy. So please write in chat what you think about all that. Okay. Olga thinks that the client is right. Yeah. Okay. Somebody says I agree with Bill. Yeah. Okay. Good. Trip says Kill Bill is absolutely right as always. Alina says different points of view matter. Yes, of course, Alina. Alexander says these customers give us knowledge of what we should improve in our business. Yes, Alexander, I completely agree with you. Well, of course, sometimes, you know, there are such situations that clients just don't understand how business works, how some processes work, yes, how everything happens inside the company, how everything happens with the product. So sometimes there are such things which we can't change, yes, or things which don't depend on us. And sometimes clients don't realize it. Because only when you work inside the company, inside the organization, it's not only about marketing organization, yes, any organization. So then you start understanding the system, how the system works from inside. So it touches upon any sphere, marketing, IT, education, healthcare, and so on. Because, you know, for example, as for me, I have some experience of working in a state school. It's a very negative experience. Well, before I started to work there, I thought differently about the working process there. So I sometimes criticize teachers for something, like teachers from state schools, like, oh, my children have bad knowledge, so teachers are bad. But when I started to work there, I understood that everything is not that easy, you know, and there are a lot of things which ordinary teachers can't influence, unfortunately. So of course it is much easier to teach somebody if you have an individual lesson, yes, or at least a group of students, yes, like 8-10 students, but if there are 30 students in the class, it's much more difficult. So even the best teacher can't give as great knowledge as this teacher would give if it was an individual lesson, yeah? So I mean that only when you start working in the company, when you understand the system from inside, then you know some secrets. And unfortunately clients, or fortunately, so and clients just don't know this, and that's why don't always understand everything, yes, and then they can be dissatisfied, and we can panic because, oh my god, what can we do? We can't change anything, but customers are unhappy about our service, about our product. Maybe you can also comment on this. What do you think about it? Maybe you could provide more examples from your sphere. Okay. Olga says, if our product likes and happy customer, it likes everybody. Sorry, maybe you wanted to say if an unhappy customer likes our product. I just maybe don't understand something, sorry. Okay. User case says, I think that unhappy customers can upgrade your communication skills. Yes. Yes. But like communication skills aren't everything, yes? So it's important, of course, to have great communication skills if you deal with customers directly, yes, if you have talks, but let's think not only about communication. Yeah, like unhappy customers can help us improve many aspects, yes, connected with our product. Okay, Elena says, there is no progress without challenge, of course. And Elena has a lot of cool thoughts today. Thank you, Elena, for your activity. No change means regress in our modern world. Yes. And Elena adds, I noticed that American clients are very aware about excellent customer service. They often claim about anything in order to get a free compensation. Yeah. Ольга, thank you. Так, Ольга дала пояснення на українській мові, щоб нам всім було зрозуміло. Якщо наш продукт сподобається навіть найневдоволенішим клієнтам, то він сподобається всім. Стосовно важливого питання, як це правильно сформулювати, давайте прикладемо так. If even our most unhappy customers like our product, then everybody will like our product. Okay? Yeah, I understood your thought. Thank you for your Ukrainian version. Yeah, sure. Okay. And Nelia says, to understand some worker, you should try to put yourself in their place. Yes, Nelia, yes, I agree with you for 100%. But unfortunately, many people, first of all, think only from their position, yes, from their angle. And it's really important to put yourself in the place of another person and then try to understand what's going on. Olga, thank you for your kind words. And thank you, Olga, that you are here, that you participate. And thank you, all active members of our community today. Yeah, I see that many people are the same, the most hardworking ones. Yeah. Okay. Of course, I don't want to offend those people who watch our recordings. I understand. Don't worry that you all have different important issues and the things after work, and of course, like. For adults, it's very hard to learn, to study, because you have families, you have your work, you have different things to do. Yes, so it's great if you find time to watch our webinars like in recordings, so don't worry. But I'm very happy when you attend our live webinars, because here we can communicate, and you know, if we don't have our dear participants who are in chat now, for example, then I think it would be more boring for you to watch these webinars, because then I would talk only like to myself. And it's not very interesting for me, and I think it won't be very interesting for you. It's always interesting when we have some feedback, when we communicate with other people. Okay, so let's carry on. And guys, if you add some answers to the questions which I ask you, so you know, I will read your answers. Okay, let's go on. Here I will ask you not to pay attention to the task, because it can be quite controversial. Yes, if we try to match these points, that's why let's change this task a little bit. First of all, I'd like to pay your attention to the stages and to the behaviors. Yes, so here we see some points connected with consumer behavior. Yes, so how it looks like, what our consumer does when our consumer wants some service or product. Yes, searching for product reviews online, comparing prices across different brands, visiting a physical store to see the product in person, asking for recommendations from friends or family, and making a purchase online. So guys, I would like you to look attentively at these stages and tell me about your consumer behavior. So if you follow all these points, so at first you Google something, yes, you want to know what other people think about this product, then you compare these prices across different brands. Yes, for example, Samsung, new Samsung costs like this amount of money, Apple costs another sum of money, and so on. Then you go to a physical store. You want maybe to touch this thing, yes, because for many people it's important to touch something. You know, I remember how I was choosing a phone. Actually, we all needed to change our phones from time to time, and I couldn't make a decision of what phone I should buy. To tell the truth, I like Samsungs. And the shop assistant told me, just try to like hold this phone, put this phone in your hand and feel it. So it was, God, 1 second. It was like that. So I hold it, and I think, really? What do I feel? And just this simple action, and maybe even strange action a little bit, really helped me to make a right decision. So I understood like that, yeah, I want to have this phone, not that, and so on. Okay, next, asking for recommendations from friends or family. Do you do it or not? Or you rely only on your opinion, you don't need any recommendations from anybody. And then making a purchase online. So, what I'd like to get from you. Що б я хотіла від вас? Ви, будь ласка, не дивіться на це завдання, давайте трошки його змінимо. Я б хотіла, щоб ви мені сказали, я про всяк випадок українську мову поясню, так, щоб не було недорозумінь. Тобто, які саме стадії ви проходите як покупець, коли ви обираєте якийсь товар чи послугу? Тобто, це традиційна схема, так, перед нами поведінки споживача. Тобто, які етапи присутні в вашій схемі? Ви так можете написати, там, наприклад, 1, 3, 5, можливо, так? Або, можливо, всі етапи. So, I'd like you to write in our chat what stages are present in your life when you need to make a decision what to buy, what not to buy. Maybe you skip some stages, maybe you don't need them, maybe you don't compare prices across different brands, you don't go to a physical store, you don't ask for recommendations. Or maybe you skip the first stage, you don't search for product reviews online, so you just know what you want, you go to a physical store and buy this. How does it work with you? While you are thinking, let's also look at buying process stages. It's awareness, consideration, decision, purchase, and post-purchase evaluation. So, it's just for common knowledge, yeah? For general knowledge, maybe you haven't known this, but probably you've known that at first we need to think about it. Then we make a decision, then make a purchase. Then already after we've made the purchase, we start thinking, if this is a good purchase or a bad purchase. Maybe I was stupid. Maybe I needed to buy another product. Yeah. So. Okay, and we got the answer from Elena. Depending on the product. Yes, okay, thank you, Elena. Interesting. So, our consumer behavior depends on the product. Yes, so if it is a phone, maybe it's one way. Yes, like one customer journey. Today we'll also talk about it. If it's maybe not something expensive, maybe it's another way, yeah? Okay, Irina says simple marketing funnel, yeah. Olga says 2 and 1, if we say about clothes, and 3 maybe, okay. Trip says first 3 steps are the same. About the step number 4, I don't ask for recommendations, and 5, I also like to make a purchase offline, not to wait until it arrives. Yeah, I see. But sometimes we don't need to wait until it arrives. For example, we come to the store with the laptops or phones, and there we already have quite a big choice. Yes. But of course, if we want maybe something specific, yes, then we need to wait. But yeah, waiting can irritate, and while you're waiting, also maybe you can change your decision, yes, and you can realize that you already want something different. Okay. For example, I have a friend where it's really funny to observe all this stuff. When we go to some shop to buy some clothes, she needs to spend a lot of time trying on these clothes. Then when she finally makes a decision, she buys them something. But often when she's already at home, she starts thinking, maybe it doesn't look really beautiful on me. Maybe I need to go to more shops. Or maybe it won't look good with my shoes, and then she gets these clothes and returns to the shop. So the situations can be different, yes. Okay, if you add something, it would be also interesting for me to read. Thank you, Thank you all active people who give their answers. Okay. And let's continue. Now we are going to work with the vocabulary. As usual, I will read the definitions and examples for you. And you please give the translation of these words in bold, okay? So while I'm reading the definitions and examples about customer experience, consumer behavior, and brand loyalty, please give your variants of translation, how we can translate it, okay? Let's get started. Customer experience, the overall impression a customer has of a brand based on their interactions with it, including the products and services offered. Providing exceptional customer experience is crucial for building long-term relationships and fostering loyalty. Consumer behavior, the actions and decisions made by consumers when purchasing products or services. Analyzing consumer behavior can provide valuable insights into the motivations, preferences, and decision-making processes of customers. Brand loyalty, the degree to which a consumer feels committed and devoted to a particular brand, often resulting in repeat purchases and positive word of mouth. Offering exclusive rewards can be effective in cultivating brand loyalty among customers. Let's translate. Ви знаєте, я не буду називати самі ці терміни, так? Хоча іноді вони зустрічаються в самих дефініціях, в самих прикладах, тож чекаю на ваші варіанти перекладу. Окей. Отже, загальне враження клієнта про бренд, яке базується на взаємодії клієнта з цим брендом, включаючи продукти і сервіси, які пропонуються. Наш приклад про Customer Experience. Забезпечуючи винятковий клієнтський досвід, забезпечення виняткового клієнтського досвіду є вирішальним для побудови довгострокових відносин і підтримки лояльності. Про впровадження лояльності. Окей. Consumer behavior. Дії та рішення споживача, коли він або вона купує продукти або послуги під час купівлі продуктів чи послуг. Let's look at the example. Аналіз поведінки споживачів може дати цінну інформацію про мотивацію, уподобання та процеси прийняття рішень клієнтами. And brand loyalty. Ступінь, до якого споживач відчуває себе прихильним і відданим певному бренду, що часто призводить до повторних покупок і позитивного спілкування, позитивного фідбеку, типу відгуку. Word of mouth – це взагалі сарафанне радіо, так? Тобто, коли одна людина, ви всі знаєте, я думаю, це вираз, починає казати іншій: а я тут дізналася про таку-то фірму, про таку компанію, вона так класно робить такі девайси, і от я собі такий купила, подивися, і тобі рекомендую, так? Тобто, сарафанне радіо. It really works in many spheres. Okay, and the example. Пропонування ексклюзивних винагород може бути ефективним у формуванні лояльності до бренду серед клієнтів. Well, let's look at your translations. I hope you have written something. Так. Дякую. Thank you. I see your translations. Thank you, Olga, Irina, and one more Olga. How our girls translated this? Olga writes, досвід покупця, так, це Customer Experience, Consumer Behavior, поведінка покупця, і Brand Loyalty, так, лояльність бренду, лояльність до бренду, так, краще сказати. Yes, Irina, I agree with you. Thank you, Olga. Так, можемо перекласти як і користувацький досвід, так, І клієнтський досвід, thank you, Аліна. Окей. Так, тобто, якщо узагальнити, ми можемо сказати, що customer experience – це наш якби, досвід клієнта, так, клієнтський досвід, consumer behavior – поведінка покупця, клієнта, і бренд loyalty – лояльність до бренду. Окей, good. Let's carry on. The next set of words. Touchpoints, customer journey, and purchase decision. Again, I'm waiting for your answers, for your translations. Well, I'll read the definitions and the examples. Touchpoints. Any interaction a customer has with a brand, including physical locations, customer service calls, emails, or social media interactions. Creating memorable touchpoints at every stage of the customer journey is essential for maximizing customer satisfaction. Customer journey. The entire process a customer goes through when interacting with a brand, from initial awareness and consideration to purchase. Understanding the customer journey allows businesses to identify pain points, optimize interactions, and provide a seamless experience. Purchase decision. The final decision made by a consumer to buy a product or service, often influenced by a variety of factors, including price, quality, etc. Factors such as product quality, price, and customer reviews play a significant role in influencing the purchase decision of consumers. Okay, let's try to translate. So, Touchpoints. Будь-яка взаємодія клієнта з брендом, включаючи фізичне розташування, фізичні локації, так, дзвінки в службу підтримку клієнтів, імейли, електронні листи, так, або взаємодія в соціальних мережах. Example, приклад. Створення незабутніх точок дотику на кожному етапі клієнтського шляху є важливим для максимального задоволення клієнтів. Customer journey – весь процес, повний процес, який клієнт проходить під час взаємодії з брендом. Від початкової обізнаності до обізнаності та розгляду до покупки. Розуміння шляху клієнту дозволяє бізнесам і компаніям визначати больові точки, оптимізувати взаємодію і забезпечити бездоганний досвід. Purchase decision. Остаточне рішення споживача щодо покупки продукту чи сервісу, так, чи послуги, на яке часто впливають різноманітні фактори, включаючи ціну, якість і таке інше. Фактори, такі як якість товару, ціна і відгуки покупців, грають важливу роль у впливі на рішення споживачів щодо покупки. Okay, your variants. So I see that your translations appeared. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Irina says touchpoints, точки дотику. Yeah. Yes, touchpoints, точки дотику. Okay, thank you, Alina. Thank you, Olga. Next, customer journey. So, girls right. Irina says шлях клієнта. Olga says подорож, клієнтський путь. Yes. Ну, клієнтський шлях, так, шлях клієнта. And purchase decision. Nobody has written about purchase decision. It's easy, yes. So, purchase – покупка, купувати, decision – рішення, так? Тобто, рішення про покупку, так? Отже, touchpoints – точки дотику, customer journey – клієнтський шлях і purchase decision – рішення про покупку. Окей, so, you're right, guys. Thank you very much. Let's continue. The next set of words. Customer satisfaction, customer retention, and marketing mix. Please write your ideas how we can translate it. Customer satisfaction, the degree to which a customer's expectations are met or exceeded by a brand's products, services, and customer service. Continuous efforts to improve customer satisfaction are vital for building strong brand loyalty. Customer retention, the ability of a brand to keep customers coming back and making repeat purchases over time. Implementing effective customer retention strategies can significantly increase customer lifetime value and contribute to long-term business success. Marketing mix, the combination of factors that a brand uses to promote its products or services, including the product itself, price, promotion, and place. The marketing mix allows businesses to meet customer needs and achieve organizational objectives. Okay, let's translate. And also, guys, what I'd like to point out that if you have your interesting stories, your comments, something else connected with our notions, with our terms, yes, please write in chat, feel free, because our goal is to make this course as useful as it's possible for everybody, yes? So here we have people who already have some experience in marketing, but many people just start their way, yes? Well, many things are unknown to them, and they would like to understand it deeper, how it works in practice, because here we have the theory, yes, but in practice it can be different, as we all know. So if you have what to add, please add, it will be great. Okay, I'll translate the definitions, the examples. You please write the ideas how we can translate these words involved: customer satisfaction, customer retention, and marketing mix. Okay, customer satisfaction. Ступінь відповідності або перевищення очікувань клієнта продуктами, послугами та обслуговуванням клієнтів брендом. Так. Постійні зусилля щодо покращення задоволеності клієнтів є життєво важливими для формування сильної лояльності до бренду. Customer retention. Здатність бренду змушувати клієнтів повертатися та робити повторні покупки з часом. Після деякого часу, так? Впровадження ефективних стратегій утримання клієнтів може значно підвищити цінність клієнта та сприяти довгостроковому бізнесу, довгостроковому успіху бізнесу, так, успіху компанії. Маркетинг мікс. Комбінація факторів, які бренд використовує, щоб просувати свої продукти чи послуги, включаючи сам продукт, ціну, просування і місце розташування. Отже, оцей маркетинг мікс, так, не буду поки що озвучувати, як перекладається, дозволяє компаніям задовольняти потреби клієнтів і досягати організаційні цілі. Окей, what have you written? Що ви написали? Давайте подивимось. Let's have a look what you have written. Customer satisfaction, your ideas. Так, задоволеність клієнта. Так, задоволеність. Thank you, Ольга. Thank you, Helen, Єлена. Окей. Customer retention. Так, утримання клієнта. Thank you, Alina. Thank you, Lena. And the last one, yeah, it's hard to translate in a beautiful way, yes. So, I agree, Olga, I agree, Lena, that we can say, like, маркетингові комбінації, міксування маркетингу, так, мікс маркетингу, yes, because many words come to our language from English. Okay. Thank you. Let's carry on. And here we start discussing these topics deeper. So, customer experience and behavior. Let's read the key points, and while I'm reading, maybe you will already tell me more about it. If you know more, yeah, if you work in this sphere, or maybe you have learned these spheres thoroughly, yeah, so, and you have what to tell us, something interesting. So please tell us, please. Also, maybe here we have some, experienced people, people experienced in marketing, and maybe you could write something really valuable that your like colleagues in this sphere, yes, who just start their way, don't know, yes, and this information could be useful. Maybe when you have started your way in marketing, you thought, why nobody told me about it? It would be great to know it. So maybe now you can be the person who can tell something useful to other people who just start working in this sphere. Okay. So what are these main points? Understand your target audience. Customer experience drives loyalty. Emotions play a significant role. Data is essential. Customer feedback is critical. Social proof is powerful. Let's try to translate. Yeah, and please, while I'm translating, use this time to write your opinion. Maybe you would like to add something. What do you think about all this stuff? Отже, розуміти свою цільову аудиторію. Досвід клієнта сприяє лояльності. Емоції відіграють значну роль. Інформація, дані є важливими, необхідними, так, істотними. Відгуки клієнтів дуже важливі. Соціальний доказ є потужним, так? So, your ideas, please. What would you like to tell us about it? Please write if you have what to tell us. Especially I'd like to hear your comments about emotions. So why do they play a significant role? Maybe you could give some examples. While you're thinking, let me give you more information about each of these points, okay? So, understand your target audience. Knowing your target audience's demographics, behavior, and preferences is crucial to create effective marketing campaigns and to provide personalized customer experiences. Customer experience drives loyalty. What does it mean? Providing a positive customer experience is a key to build brand loyalty and retaining customers over time. About emotions, I will not write, I will not tell you yet because I'm still waiting an answer from you. If you don't give the answer, then I will tell you. Data is essential. The fourth point. Gathering and analyzing customer data can provide valuable insights into customer behavior and preferences, allowing you to tailor marketing and customer experience efforts accordingly. Customer feedback is critical. Actually, we have already discussed it, yes, earlier. So, listening to and addressing customer feedback can help improve the customer experience and inform business decisions. And social proof is powerful. So consumers are heavily influenced by the opinions and actions of others, so leveraging social proof through customer testimonials, reviews, and social media can help build trust and credibility. Maybe you disagree with these points, maybe you agree, or maybe you would like to add something. So just any ideas from you. Alina, thank you. Elena wrote an interesting story. Not long time ago, I traveled by train and I was pleased when I was offered hot tea by the train staff as a compliment for buying a digital ticket with the help of Укрзалізниця app. Wow, cool. Really very nice. I would be happy too. Olga says, I agree, edit items, understanding products' properties. Yeah, okay. Products' properties. What else? Okay, as no one has written about emotions yet, so maybe I'll have to tell you, yeah, what it means. So, emotions heavily influence consumer behavior and decision making. So, it's important to create marketing and customer experience efforts that resonate emotionally with your target audience. Yeah? Because, like, yeah, emotions can play like a positive role for us and negative role, yes? So, of course, our task is to cause positive emotions in our customers, and then we will benefit from this, and they will benefit, and everybody will benefit. Okay. If you give your answers, maybe you will write something else. So I will read this. And we have to go on. And here, let's talk about customer journey and touch points. Okay, please think what comments you can give about it. I think you have heard something about customer journey, yeah? It's quite a popular topic to discuss in marketing. So, customer journey refers to the entire process a customer goes through when interacting with a brand from initial awareness to post-purchase evaluation. Touch points are any interaction a customer has with a brand during the customer journey. Mapping out the customer journey and identifying touch points can help brands understand the customer experience and identify areas for improvement. Okay, let's translate, yeah? And you please write any comments if you have what to say. Отже, подорож клієнта – це весь процес, який проходить клієнт під час взаємодії з брендом від початкової обізнаності до оцінки після покупки. Точки дотику – це будь-яка взаємодія клієнта з брендом під час клієнтської подорожі. І складання карти шляху клієнта та визначення точок дотику можуть допомогти брендам зрозуміти досвід клієнта і визначити сфери, які потрібно покращити. Okay, think about it, please. While you're thinking, let me read some answers of our participants about the previous slide. So, participant K wrote, I can add to Olga's phrase, and understanding how products' properties can help to solve your customers' problems. Yes, okay, thank you. And Trip, we said, I buy train tickets every day and no one has ever offered me tea. I'm so sorry, dear Trip. But, maybe it's a human factor as well, because we know that a human factor always influences something. And sometimes it influences a lot. So, maybe it's not the policy of their company, just this person, maybe was really kind and wanted to show good attitude and so on, so. Or maybe, not all people really care, even if they have some rules in their company. If a person bought a digital ticket, so give this person like hot tea, for example, for free, yes, like as a compliment. So as we know, it's always hard to work with people, to interact with people, to hit it off, and so on. That's why, yeah, maybe you'll have to buy tea for yourself. Okay, Olga says 100%. Okay. Let's continue then, guys. And here we're going to talk about consumer psychology. So, what this term includes? What points? The first is perception. It's some meaningful information. Then motivation, emotion, attitude, decision making, and social influence. Let's try to translate. Of course, I'd like to know your opinion. Is consumer psychology important? Are you good or bad at psychology? What do you think about consumer psychology? What secrets do you know how to deal with consumers? So please write. And I will translate. Отже, perception, сприйняття, так? Тобто meaningful, it's like important, важлива інформація. Then motivation, так, мотивація. Емоції, ставлення, прийняття рішень і соціальний вплив. Це є психологія споживача. Well, I'm waiting a little bit. What you want to tell? Okay. Okay, while you are thinking maybe, let me give you some additional information, okay? Я поки дам вам додаткову інформацію, добре? So, understanding consumer psychology is important for marketers because it can help them design more effective marketing strategies and create products and services that better meet the needs and desires of their target audience. Do you agree? Maybe we could give some examples, something from practice. Okay, and as for some additional information about any of these points, perception, what is it about? It's how individuals interpret and make sense of the world around them, including how they perceive products and services. Motivation, it's clear, yeah? But anyway, let me say that it means that the underlying drives and desires that influence consumer behavior, such as the need for social status, self-expression, or personal satisfaction. For example, many people buy Apple devices because they want to have proper social status, yeah? Like, you see, I can afford this, can you? Or for some people, it's just important, really, like satisfaction, yes, self-expression, so maybe really people just like the quality. Motivation can be different, right? And we need to remember about it. Okay, emotion. So I mean, sorry, that motivation, I'd like to add that motivation can be caused by different factors, and there are different kinds of motivation, let's say like this. And the more we understand about it, the better we can understand our client and so be useful for our client, and our client will be useful for us. Yeah? Okay, emotion. Maybe to some extent we can say that emotions rule the world, yeah, because depending on the emotions, our clients can make good or bad decisions for us. So if clients buy our product or don't buy. So how emotions impact consumer behavior and decision making, including how positive emotions like happiness or negative emotions like fear can influence purchasing decisions. Attitude. The beliefs, opinions, and feelings that consumers hold towards a product or service which can influence their likelihood to purchase. Decision making. The cognitive and emotional processes that consumers go through when making a purchase decision, including factors such as rational evaluation, perceived risk, and some mental shortcuts even, yeah? And social influence. How other people, such as friends, family, or social media influences can influence consumer behavior and decision making. Yeah. A person is a social creature. We are surrounded by other people, and of course, they influence us sometimes even if we don't realize it. What do you think about it, guys? About consumer psychology? I hope you've given some answers. Yeah. So, what can you tell me? Olga says, the main thing is to listen to a customer. Yes, Olga, thank you. And participant K says, I know that if you offer the user more than 3 variants to choose from, the first to last variant is most likely to be chosen. Interesting. Okay, to tell the truth, I haven't heard about it, I think. I need to think about it and try to watch this. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of interesting secrets connected with psychology and marketing. Okay. So, let's carry on. And now it's the time for grammar time. We are going to talk about present continuous passive, as you see, and before we talk about present continuous passive, let's talk about present continuous active, okay? Well, present continuous active, теперішній тривалий час, якщо ми спочатку про активний поговоримо, тому що завжди, щоб розуміти пасивний, треба спочатку добре розуміти активний стан. І ніколи не вивчають спочатку, наприклад, present continuous passive або present simple passive, а потім вже active. Ні, спочатку вивчають active, а потім passive. Взагалі є різні підходи, тобто, наприклад, іноді, коли ви взагалі починаєте свій шлях в граматику, цей захопливий і складний шлях, ну, для більшості складний, може для вас легкий, я сподіваюся, то іноді вивчають спочатку повністю, наприклад, всі часи активного стану, потім переходять до часів пасивного стану. Іноді вивчають, наприклад, вивчили там час в активному стані, вивчають потім одразу час в пасивному стані. Тобто можна і так, в принципі, робити. Головне, щоб все це нормально заходило і вкладалося в голові, і ви починали використовувати це на практиці. Тому що граматика ніколи не повинна бути, типу, тільки заради граматики, адже є часто ситуації, коли людина знає граматику дуже добре, ну, типу, там може правила розказати і речення правильно перекласти, але коли будує своє мовлення, тобто або з кимось спілкується там в діалозі, тобто, то не може вживати часи і взагалі, якби, ну, і важко говорити. Тому намагайтеся, звісно, застосовувати набуті з граматики знання на практиці, тому що граматика якраз існує для того, щоб ми правильніше виражали свої думки. І хоч і існує, на жаль, така думка, що, типу, можливо, ну, якби достатньо знати лише 2-3 часи, щоб виразити все, що ти хочеш, але насправді все не так просто, і все також залежить від сфери вашого спілкування. Тобто, якщо це просто подорож за кордон, то вам треба сказати прості фрази, там, замовити їжу в ресторані, попросити про допомогу, наприклад, трошки, або дізнатися шлях до аеропорту, це одне. А якщо ви вже обговорюєте більш складні теми, то це вже інше, так? І якщо, наприклад, навіть ви примудряєтеся, ну, не особисто ви, нікого не хочу ні в якому разі образити, я маю на увазі, якщо навіть люди от примудряються виразити ще свої, наприклад, потреби за допомогою там 3-4 часів, то а іноді там і одного, і таке буває, я зустрічала, то ще ж не... то тоді виникає інша якби проблема, так? Що, по-перше, вас можуть неправильно зрозуміти, і, по-друге, ви ж не знаєте, з ким ви будете спілкуватися. Тобто, чи з такою самою людиною, яка теж буде вживати такі самі часи, і якби ви, що називається, знайдете одне одного, так? Але, може, це буде людина, яка буде дуже гарно всім володіти, буде вживати всі часи, всі граматичні моменти, і, відповідно, ви просто можете не зрозуміти, наприклад, чи людина каже про майбутнє, чи про минуле, чи що взагалі там відбувається. Тож, це така була, типу, мотивація для вас, щоб ми постаралися зануритися в світ цього Present Continuous Passive і спробувати зрозуміти. Окей? Тож, давайте спробуємо. Я вірю, що у вас все вийде. Отже, Present Continuous Active спочатку. Теперішній тривалий час. Назва каже саме за себе, тобто, що це відбувається зараз і щось якби, в процесі, як правило, так? Тому що він тривалий. Наприклад, I am conducting a lecture now. Я проводжу лекцію зараз, так? You are participating now. Ви берете участь зараз, так? Це відбувається зараз. Тобто, якщо у нас активний стан, то, відповідно, тут, бачите, у нас розписано все, що I – це am, he, she, it, is, we, they, are, так? Тобто, якщо ви добре пам'ятаєте дієслово to be, то тут проблем не буде тоді теж. В основі воно лежить. І це теж, до речі, один з тих моментів, на якому хотілося б наголосити, як дуже важливо розуміти граматику з самого початку. Тобто, наприклад, теж дієслово to be, так, і там все інше. Тому що часто одне тягне за собою інше, і потім, якщо є якісь недорозуміння на початку, то з'ясовуються потім проблеми. У мене, наприклад, бувають іноді студенти, в яких вже там рівень upper intermediate, а потім з'ясовується, що вони, не розуміють якихось там базових речей, і це абсолютно випадково з'ясовується іноді, які вивчаються ще там на рівні beginner elementary, так? Тому дуже важливо все розуміти якби step by step, так? Крок за кроком. Отже, наша структура – це am is are. Потім, якщо ми про активний continuous скажемо так, потім ми беремо, додаємо до дієслова закінчення ing. І все. Наприклад, I am verifying the account now. Так? Типу, я перевіряю якби аккаунт зараз. Хто я? Тому ми кажемо am. Що роблю? Перевіряю, verify, плюс ing, I am verifying. Я не перевіряю. I am not verifying the account now. І питання, ти перевіряєш аккаунт зараз? Are you verifying the account now? Це Present Continuous Active. Тобто, стосовно, до речі, сфер використання, звісно, найбільш поширене, те, що всі звичайно знають, те, що ми використовуємо активний стан Present Continuous, коли ми кажемо про те, що відбувається зараз, але не тільки ця сфера. Тобто це просто найбільш поширена сфера і найбільш відома тому. Але там є і різні інші ситуації. Тобто, наприклад, коли ми кажемо про дії, які відбуваються в період близько цього моменту, типу around now. Наприклад, I'm preparing to the project, to the contest this week. Тобто на цьому тижні якби я готуюся там до чогось, так? На цьому тижні, можливо, прямо зараз я взагалі там з колегою каву п'ю, так? Але взагалі на цьому тижні я готуюся там до конкурсу, до проєкту, до чогось ще, там, до конференції. Потім ще один з моментів, коли ми чимось роздратовані, або на щось скаржимося, або критикуємо, тобто має бути якась сильна емоція негативна, так? І ми виражаємо цю емоцію, то теж тоді ми можемо використовувати Present Continuous для цього. Наприклад, зараз я всі приклади поки що наводжу в Active Present Continuous, окей? Тобто, щоб ви не заплуталися раптом. Коли ми перейдемо до Passive Continuous, я одразу повідомлю. Отже, ця сфера з роздратуванням, там, зі скаргами, яка пов'язана. Наприклад, you are always interrupting me. Ти завжди перебиваєш мене. От я там свою доповідь кажу, а ти мене завжди перебиваєш. І тут оце слово always, ми знаємо, що always це зазвичай у нас з present simple ще, так, прийшло. Тобто це зазвичай вважається слово маркером present simple, але із словом маркерами треба бути обережними, тому що якщо... Коротше, буває так, що одне слово маркер може бути задіяно в різних часах. Тобто слово always це не тільки, наприклад, present simple, це може бути і present continuous, ми зараз сказали, в якому самому моменті воно може бути задіяно, так? От саме в цьому аспекті, коли виражаємо якесь роздратування, гнів і все таке. Так само always іноді вживається навіть в present perfect. Це просто такий відступ кажу про те, щоб, типу, ви були обережними і якби орієнтувалися не тільки на слово маркери, там, наприклад, слово там always, тож, значить, це 100% от тільки цей час. Ні, може бути таке, що одне слово маркер вживається в декількох часах, тому треба ще дивитися на загальний сенс, на ситуацію, добре? Окей, я вас попередила. Так, і остання сфера, коли ми кажемо про плани на найближче майбутнє. Наприклад, I'm flying to Berlin next week at 3 p.m. Я лечу в Берлін наступного тижня о 3 годині вечора. Так? Тобто, коли ми знаємо наші плани на найближче майбутнє, у нас вже часто є якісь типи як докази, які підтверджують, що дійсно наші плани серйозні такі, наші наміри серйозні, наприклад, квитки вже куплені, так, або ми там вже десь зареєструвалися, або що ще, то тоді це теж present continuous. Це я вам нагадала сфери використання. Отже, якщо у нас активний continuous, це am is are плюс інгове закінчення до дієслова, тепер переходимо до пасивного стану. Present continuous passive. Теперішній тривалий час – пасивний стан. Тобто пасивний стан, значить, не на тому, хто робить дії, робиться акцент, а на самій дії. Так? Акцент іде на самій дії. От, наприклад, у нас був приклад з верифікацією аккаунту, так? Давайте тепер спробуємо це сказати в пасивних формах. Наприклад, аккаунт верифікується зараз, так? Перевіряється зараз. Ми бачимо, до речі, давайте подивимось на структуру, так? Тобто структура така, що am is are, потім буде been, і потім буде або ed, або третя форма дієслова. Якщо дієслово правильне, то закінчення ed, якщо неправильне, то третя форма дієслова. Наприклад, оці всі дієслова, які нам надаються тут, verify, promote, report, evaluate, вони всі правильні, тобто тут нам потрібне закінчення ed. Якщо ж дієслово було б неправильне, то ви знаєте табличку неправильних дієслів, і там нам потрібна була б третя колонка тоді. Наприклад, write, wrote, written, так? Written якраз третя форма. Окей, стосовно нашого аккаунту, тоді як ми працюємо? Тобто аккаунт верифікується зараз, the account може замінити словом it, так? А з he, sheet ми ставимо is. Отже, the account is, ставимо це been, verified, додали закінчення ed, now. The account is being verified now. Якщо ми хочемо зробити заперечення, аккаунт не верифікується зараз. The account is not being verified now. І питання. Is the account being verified now? Так? Тобто в питанні ми завжди ставимо am is are на перше місце. Окей? І, звісно, от тут nota bene, так, що passive continuous is used with the same time markers as continuous tenses. Ну, це стосується не тільки passive continuous, це взагалі будь-якого часу стосується, що які у нас слова-маркери в активному стані, то такі ж будуть і в пасивному стані. Тобто, бачите, дуже зручно. Знову ж таки, от ця база, про яку я кажу, що якщо ви вже нормально вивчили, наприклад, там, часи в активному стані, так, то, значить, вам вже буде набагато легше і в пасивному стані. Тобто, ситуації, вживання, слова-маркери, все залишиться тим самим, тільки структура вже буде трошки змінюватися. Так, я сподіваюся, що ви зрозуміли passive continuous present, present continuous passive. І ми вирушаємо, на нас ще чекають ігри. Тут ще це не гра, це у нас просто як на практиці нам показується наш present continuous space, давайте розберемо ці ситуації швиденько і перейдемо до ігор. Отже, custom experiences are being continuously evaluated and improved by companies to ensure customer satisfaction. Yeah? Отже, давайте граматично от звернемо увагу на що. Custom experiences – це, бачимо, S на кінці, так? Тобто це they, це наш підмет, скажімо так, тепер, так? І потім ми знаємо, що з we ми ставимо are. Далі, як ми домовлялися, додаємо наше being. Потім, якщо дієслово правильно, додаємо закінчення ed. Тому evaluated, improved. Next, customer feedback is being actively collected and analyzed by companies to gain insights into customer needs and preferences. Отже, feedback – це it, так, з he, she ми ставимо is, потім додали наш being, і потім до дієслів, якщо правильно, додаємо закінчення ed. Collected and analyzed. The impact of touchpoints throughout the customer journey is being regularly monitored and assessed. Тобто, impact, вплив – це it, так, відштовхуємося якби від цього. З he, she ставимо is, ось наше потім being, потім головне дієслово додали закінчення id. Monitored, assessed. Personalized marketing campaigns are continuously being developed based on customer data and behavior. Campaigns – це слово, на яке ми орієнтуємося, якби вони, they, так, тому ми ставили are, потім being, потім developed. Customer retention is being focused on by the company to ensure long-term satisfaction and loyalty. Retention – це it, з he, she ставимо is, потім being, потім focused. Давайте звернемо увагу, ну, я думаю, ви вже помітили так, що неважливо, що у нас буде на початку, тобто якісь слова там, в множині чи в однині, там, feedback, чи experiences, campaigns, чи retention, тобто being все одно буде незмінним, так? Тобто, що буде змінюватися? Буде змінюватися am, is чи are, так? Потім наше незмінне being, і потім стосовно дієслова нам треба вже розуміти, воно правильне чи неправильне, і від цього розуміти, чи ставити ed, чи ставити третю форму. Так, я сподіваюся, що поки ми на одній хвилі, так, поки все окей. Якщо є якісь питання, будь ласочка, ставте мені їх, не соромтеся. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me these questions. Okay. And before we start games, let me read some comments over our participants. Elena says it's about consumer psychology. We should pay attention to consumer psychology because marketing is a process with both people and product. So we should try to predict people's thoughts and reactions. Yes, Elena, yes. Very wise and cool words. And especially I like this point. People and product, both people and product, yes. Olga says, advertising is a powerful strength of influence on customer. Yes, Olga, of course. Of course, many customers think, oh, if this product is advertised, so it's really good. Yeah, and the thing is that maybe sometimes there are other products which are even better, but just those products don't have such cool advertising, yes, and that's why people just don't know about it. Yeah. Thank you, Alina, for your kind words. You're welcome. I am glad if I helped you with the motivation thing. Olga, I'm happy to hear that you understood everything. Please ask questions if you have. Yes, it's hard, I agree. You know, when I studied at school, I really didn't understand the grammar. Well, also, I can't say that I was very lucky with teachers, because sometimes we had English, sometimes we didn't have English, and I started to improve my English when I started to go to a private tutor, then I started to study at university, then private teachers, then language courses, then native speakers, and here we are. So it's really hard, but Only if we try to do something, then we can achieve some success. That's why let's try to do these exercises. Let's try to play these grammar games. So guys, you need to fill in the blanks with the correct form of passive continuous, okay? Present continuous passive. You should do the following, please. I will read the sentence, yeah, and you don't need to write all the sentence, of course. Just write the number, for example, 1, and write the form of the verb, okay? So do something with the verb and write the form, okay? For example, maybe is being mapped, are being mapped, am being mapped, I don't know. You write, okay? It's just the examples. And not correct examples. So think what we should write here. The customer journey, map, to identify areas for improvement in the customer experience. I understand that it will take some time for you to write the correct answers. That's why I will read everything and you please write your answers. Customer feedback, collect and analyze to improve the customer experience. Social proof, leverage through customer testimonials and reviews to build trust and credibility. Marketing campaigns, develop based on customer data and behavior to create personalized experiences. Consumers, influenced by the opinions and actions of others, such as friends, family, or social media influences. So, what should we write in first? Any ideas? Okay, thank you. First answers appeared. Wow. And even answers to the second question appeared. So, number 1. Is being mapped. Yes, that's true. Thank you, Nelia, Maxim, Alina, Olga. Okay. Next, customer feedback. Customer feedback. Yes, the correct answer is customer feedback is being collected and analyzed. We can say customer feedback is being collected and is being analyzed, or we can just say customer feedback is being collected and analyzed. Тобто це is being, воно по суті буде відноситися до обох дієслів, і до collected, і до analyzed. Тобто тут вже якби на ваш вибір, як вам більше подобається. Ми можемо сказати customer feedback is being collected and is being analyzed, можемо сказати customer feedback is being collected and analyzed. So, that's why Olga, Nelia, Alina, you are right. Так, я бачу, що граматика цікавить, вже не перший раз я це помічаю, цікавить вас більш за все, як на мене, тому що саме стосовно граматики найбільш відповіді завжди даються, тому я прошу вибачення, що я не буду перераховувати всі імена. Добре, це займе багато часу, тому що багато людей дають правильні відповіді. Це круто, молодці, дякую. Тому давайте так, я буду казати, як правильно, і будете ви тоді звіряти, так у вас чи не так, окей? Customer feedback is being collected and analyzed. Так, йдемо далі. Social proof. І я бачу вже ваші відповіді стосовно цього. Отже, social proof однина, так, тому правильно is being leveraged. Так, is being leveraged. Далі, marketing campaigns. Campaigns – це вони, так, тому правильна відповідь буде marketing campaigns are being developed. Yes. І consumers are being influenced. Yes. Are being influenced. So, I would like to say thank you to all people who participated in this game. So, thank you, Alexander, Nelia, Lena, Olga, Lena, Elena, Maxim. I hope I didn't forget about anybody. Thank you, guys. Okay, great job. So, let's continue. And here we can have a look at the correct answers. And your answers were correct, mainly, yeah. Єдине, що нам потрібно пам'ятати, я бачу, у когось тут немає ем тобто, що не тільки ми маємо написати been і потім дієслово так, але ще маємо завжди пам'ятати про це, оцей початок, так? Тобто is чи a, тобто в основі що лежить дієслово to be, так? Тобто ми дивимося, чи перед нами однина чи множина, Johnny це і, тому ставимо is. Там campaigns це вони, значить ставимо a, так? Тобто теж будьте уважними, щоб нічого не викинути випадково з речення, тому що насправді всі ці словечки важливі. Це так само, знаєте, як, це трошки з іншої опери, скажімо так, наприклад, як артиклі, так? Тобто деякі люди вважають, що якби можна без артиклів говорити, так, якби можна, і вас то зрозуміють, але просто, що це не дуже натурально буде тоді виглядати, так? Тобто важливо поважати чуже мовлення, чужу культуру, і якби, якщо це важливо для людей тієї країни, так, для носіїв тієї мови, значить і нам треба це вживати, намагатися. Так само і тут. Окей. So be attentive and everything will be fine. Your work is great. Let's continue. And we have one more game. It's already a grammar game. It's already more about the vocabulary game. Yes, so you need to fill in the blanks with the correct word related to customer experience and consumer behavior. Please pay attention. You have all these words below the sentences, yes, at the bottom of the page. So relationships, awareness, retain, perception, behavior. So you don't need to get these words from your mind, okay? You have all these words here. You just need to use them properly, okay? To think about the sense. And again, you don't need to write every sentence, yes, completely. Just write, for example, one and your answer. You can write even just letter, okay? It's not necessary to write all the word, yes? For example, number 2, maybe it's B, maybe it's E. You know better. Okay, Lena, thank you. You are the first today here in this game. So, Lena says that one is E. Behavior. Let's think. A customer journey map helps businesses visualize the customer journey from initial to post-purchase support. Okay, does everybody agree? Всі згодні? Is it behavior? Maybe somebody thinks differently. Olga says that one is B. Awareness. Yes, Olga, you are right. I'm sorry, Lena. I'm sure you will get luck in another sentence, okay? So, really, number 1 is B. Initial awareness to post-purchase support. Here we should have awareness. Number 2. A customer's experience at each touch point can impact of the overall brand and influence future behavior. What should we have here? Nelia and Elena think that Nelia thinks it should be aware. Sorry, it's about number 1. Sorry, yeah. Okay, it's still number 1. So, as we agreed, number 1, it's awareness, yes? Good. Elena says number 2, it's D. Perception. Okay, any other ideas? To tell the truth, perception is the correct answer. Impact their perception. Їхнє сприйняття. Yes? Бренду в цілому. Okay, of course, it's perception. What about number 3? By analyzing data from various touchpoints, businesses can gain insights into customer and preferences. Okay, no, it's not relationships, no. What are other ideas? So let's think. What else can be here? Alona thinks that 3 it's E, behavior. Yes, Alona, you are right. Yes, Maxim, you are right. Yes, Angelica. Okay, good. So, of course, it's behavior. Customer behavior. Yeah? Поведінка споживача and preferences. Тобто те, що, чому він надає перевагу, так? Уподобання. Okay, yes, Elena. Number 4, creating a seamless experience across all touchpoints is essential for businesses to customers and build brand loyalty. What is in number 4? Let's think. Okay, and we have such answers. Elena thinks it's retain, yes. And Lena thinks it's retain, yes. Yes, Elena, yes. Helen, I agree, yes. Olga, of course, it's retain. Тобто втримати наших клієнтів, так? І побудувати лояльність до бренду. Окей. And the last, personalizing the experience at each touch point can help businesses build stronger with customers and decrease retention. Actually, only one word is left. Yes, so of course 5 is A. Yes, Olga. Yes, Alina. Yes, participant K. Yes, relationships. Stronger relationships. Більш сильні взаємовідносини. З клієнтами і збільшити утримання, так? Утримання клієнтів. Wonderful, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Angelica. Yes, you are right as well. And here we see correct answers. Well done, guys. Please pay attention to these useful links. I hope you will follow them and make sure how useful they are. I'd like to remind you about this promo code, okay? Also pay attention, please, that using this promo code, CBS, you can get 15% to study in Englishdom if you are Ukrainian, and the first lesson is for free. Our platform is interesting, bright, and interactive. There are a lot of different programs and courses. So come please to our first lesson, the first trial lesson, which is for free, and make sure personally. And that's all for today. Thank you very, very much, guys. I'm very glad that you were today with me. Thank you for your answers. I understand that maybe not all topics are easy, yes, but I hope that all of them are interesting and useful for you. And I'm surprised and glad that grammar always causes so much interest in you. Okay. Thank you, Maxim, for your kind words. Thank you as well that you were here. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, and Tim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, have a good evening and see you soon at our next meeting. Bye-bye.